Valley of Defilement is probably the worst world I've ever completed in Demon Souls. Today, we will be finishing this playthrough of Demon Souls. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and if you don't celebrate it, I hope you had a good week. Grab a snack and a drink because this journey is going to be rough. We start at the Depraved Chasm or 5-1. 5-1 is doable, but you need a lot of luck. The enemies in this area have a very annoying attack, but you will see this later. With a shield, this area isn't very bad as you can block most of the attacks. However, I instantly get plagued by rats and bought some black pine raisin from this lady for the first boss, the Leechmonger. If you have fire, this boss is kind of a joke as its healing ability is rendered useless. I know this isn't part of the fight, but did you know that leeches were used in medicine for centuries? Just thought it would be a fun fact for everyone. If you thought 3-1 or 4-2 was bad, let's move on to 5-2. This level is a nightmare. Picture a poisonous swamp where you can't roll while being reminiscent of the gutter from Dark Souls 2. And here's that attack I mentioned earlier. If you die without unlocking the shortcut, prepare to waste 2 minutes slogging back. If you thought that was bad, just look at this. After that frustrating death, I opened the shortcut so I never have to go through this swamp again and fought the Dirty Colossus, which went about as you expect until I got greedy and died right at the end. This area gave me the most trouble than any other area in this game. The swamp is unbearable and this area overall sucks. No wonder why this area is hated by the community, and I agree with them. Thankfully, on the attempt you're seeing now, this was the winning attempt on the Dirty Colossus, and we can move on with this stupid world. Moving along from the swamp, we go to 5-3, which this went way better than the swamp. I did get parried and died, but I defeated the bodyguard and the boss.
Dearest Destroyer, I failed you.
You killed him, didn't you? Very well. I can no longer resist you. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
We pay a visit into Inner Ward, and this area is much better than World 5. The enemies weren't too bad until I died to these spearsmen. One beautiful sight later and we get a very lucky draw from this official. Eventually we reach the next boss who probably has the coolest intro, the Penetrator. This is my favorite fight in this game as the attacks look very nice and it's like you and him are part of a deadly dance. I know I like this fight, but what's your favorite boss fight? It doesn't have to be from this game, but just a boss fight from any game. Leave a comment below and may I ask to consider subscribing? We are very close to 50 subscribers and it will help me to know you like this content. At last, we reach the King's Tower, which is probably one of the better runback. I talked to this knight and got this key, and went up this elevator for the final boss, Old King Alot. I have to say that this is another boss I love. However, he has an attack that steals a level from me, but you can easily tell that he's doing it. I was playing more defensively and timed my rolls and defeated this king. After the king was defeated, he had this to say.
How did you defeat my demonic reflection? How many souls might you have devoured, I wonder? The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
For fun, I went and got the Demon Brand and fought the true King Alot for the Soul Brand. I crafted a Northern Regella and proceeded to watch this last cutscene.
Thy work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. I shall lull the Old One back to slumber.
The Old One senses a new and powerful demon by its side. And before long, the world will be engulfed by the deep fog. Bring more souls.
Looks like we finished another game. If you enjoyed, leave a like. I mentioned earlier this month that I would reveal what the next game would be, and that game is Dark Souls 1. I have a good feeling about this game and wanted to get that in before the video ends. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in 2025.